Imagine a time when all prophecies come to life and the world experiences a divine revelation. What if that time is closer than we think? This thought may seem far-fetched to some, yet it holds a profound significance in the Christian belief system. The return of Jesus, a pivotal event foretold in the scriptures, is a topic that stimulates both intrigue and introspection. So, what are the signs of this prophetic return? Today we delve into the signs of the return of Jesus, as mentioned in Matthew 24 of the Holy Bible. Matthew 24 opens with the beginning of sorrows. But what does this mean? In biblical terms, the beginning of sorrows refers to a period marked by deception, wars, famines, and earthquakes. It's a time when many will be led astray by false teachers, and when nations will rise against each other in conflict. But it's not just about physical wars. It also talks about spiritual battles, where truth is distorted, and many lose their way. Now let's not forget about the famines and earthquakes. These aren't just natural disasters, they're metaphors, symbolizing spiritual hunger and the shaking of foundations. But hold on, before you start to worry, remember this. These events are not the end. They are merely the beginning of the end times, forewarnings of what is yet to come. These are the first signs, the start of a sequence leading to the return of Jesus. As we continue through Matthew 24, we encounter a time of great tribulation for believers. This period, often referred to as the persecution of believers, is marked by significant hardships faced by those who follow Jesus. It is a time when the faithful are tested, their convictions challenged by the world around them. In this era, false prophets rise, attempting to lead astray even the elect, bringing confusion and spreading deceit among those seeking truth. Moreover, wickedness increases, causing the love of many to grow cold, creating an environment ripe for persecution. Yet in the midst of these trials and tribulations, Matthew 24 highlights the endurance required of the faithful. It's a call to steadfastness, a reminder to hold on to the hope that is found in Christ. Despite the challenges, despite the persecution, the faithful are encouraged to stand firm, to stay true to their beliefs. In these challenging times, the faithful are promised that he who stands firm to the end will be saved. The next sign is perhaps one of the most mysterious, the abomination of desolation. This intriguing phrase originates from the book of Daniel and is echoed in Matthew 24, where Jesus refers to it as a significant sign of the end times. But what does it mean? The phrase itself suggests something horrifying, something detestable that brings devastation. In biblical context, it is often interpreted as an event or action that desecrates what is holy, a sacrilege so severe that it leads to widespread destruction. This could be a literal desecration of a holy place, or it could symbolize a broader spiritual corruption that pervades society. The abomination of desolation is a complex and enigmatic prophecy. It reminds us of the potential for great evil, but also serves as a call to vigilance. It urges us to uphold what is sacred and resist the forces that seek to undermine it. This sign is a stern warning, a call to understand and be ready. Finally, we reach the pivotal moment, the return of Jesus. This is the climax, the moment that Matthew 24 so eloquently describes, a scene that has been the focus of countless sermons and theological discussions. Imagine the scene as Matthew paints it. The sun and moon grow dark, their light diminished, seeming to retreat from the sky. It's as if the very universe acknowledges the magnitude of this moment, the celestial bodies bowing in deference to the arrival of the Son of Man. Next, the stars begin to fall from the heavens, cascading down like a celestial waterfall. It's a sight that's both awe-inspiring and humbling, reminding us of our place in the grand scheme of the universe. These are not just ordinary stars, but symbols of the old world falling away, making room for the new. And then in the midst of this cosmic spectacle, the Son of Man appears in the sky. His presence is unmistakable, radiating an aura of divine authority and love that permeates the very fabric of existence. The sight of Jesus in his glory returning to reclaim his kingdom is a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring power of faith. This is not just a return, it is a triumphant homecoming, a victory lap for the Prince of Peace, the King of Kings. His return signifies the fulfillment of the prophecy, the culmination of a promise made long ago. It's a moment that signals the end of one era and the dawn of another, a new chapter in the divine narrative. The return of Jesus, as described in Matthew 24, is a moment of transformation, a turning point in the cosmic story. It's a moment of reckoning, of renewal, and most importantly, of redemption. With the return of Jesus, the prophecy is fulfilled, marking the beginning of a new era. The old has passed away, and the new has come. For believers, it's a moment of profound joy and anticipation, a promise of a new beginning, and a reminder of the enduring power of faith. So, we've journeyed through the signs of the return of Jesus as outlined in Matthew 24. We've treaded the path of understanding from the outset of sorrows, marked by wars, famines, and earthquakes, to the persecution of believers, a time of trial and tribulation that tests faith and mettle. We've delved into the abomination of desolation, a prophetic event that signals a dire warning of impending danger. It's a moment that calls for wisdom and discernment, a crucial turning point in the grand timeline of biblical prophecy. And finally, we've envisioned the glorious return of Jesus, a moment of divine triumph and fulfillment, where every eye shall see and every knee shall bow. It's a time of unparalleled joy and anticipation, where the faithful are rewarded and the promise of salvation is realized. Reflecting on these signs, it's clear that understanding them holds great importance for Christians. These signs are not just historical or future events, but they're also spiritual milestones, guiding us in our faith journey. They remind us of the importance of vigilance, perseverance, and unwavering faith in times of trials and tribulation. In the end, the return of Jesus is not just about the end times, but also about hope, endurance, and the promise of a new beginning. It's about looking forward with anticipation and living in the present with purpose, knowing that every moment brings us closer to the fulfillment of His promise.